Hi everyone, so I'm back, and if this is your first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Ayet, and thank you so much for viewing my vlogs. Please view the other vlogs so then you can go ahead and get to know about me and get to know a little bit about my life. And if you are my returning viewers, thank you so much for continuing to view my vlogs. And please do not be afraid to not comment, because I would appreciate your feedback so then we can go ahead and communicate and talk about what you guys want me to talk about. And if you have any questions, so then I could, answer them. And also, I would love to hear from you guys. Who are the people that are, you know, viewing my vlogs, and also if we are all in the same path, because I want to learn from you guys as much as you guys want to learn from me. So speaking of learning, let's go ahead and recap what we talked about last week, the last time I vlogged. And we just talked about that we shouldn't be afraid to do anything, try new things anyways, trying new things, getting us out of our comfort zone, and not being too fearful to not do the new thing that we have been thinking of. And also, it's okay to weigh the pro and cons, because it ultimately will change our lives. So we should be doing that. And also to say no, learn how to say no. Because if you do not say no, then you're only really hurting yourself. If it's really exactly what you don't want to do, then you should say no. And if it's gonna affect you in any type of way negatively, then you should say no. So today I just want to talk about, my cousin and I had a conversation. We were just talking about arguments in a relationship. You know, she was just sharing some things to me, and I just happened to ask, do they argue fair? Do you argue fair? Because in every relationship, whether it is love relationship, friendship, brothers and sisters, um, sons and mom, daughters, any relationship, but especially in relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, how do you argue? You know, because you're not never gonna escape the arguing. There will always be arguing, but how do you argue is the biggest question. And you wanna argue fair. And what I mean by that is not calling the other person any type of names, asshole, bitch, like you're such a bitch, when you're on your period. Yeah, that I hear that a lot. Or you're so crazy. As a woman, I hear that, in a relationship. And it's like, no, I'm not crazy. These feelings and these thoughts, these things that I'm feeling, they're not because I'm crazy. It's because it is something that you have done to make me feel some type of way. And there's another way to say that. Guys, say it like, babe, you know what? I notice you kind of overreacting about this. Why? Like, you kind of said that she's crazy, but you said it in a way where she's not like thinking, oh man. But there's another way to go around this. Or women, talking to your man, don't call him an asshole. Don't be like, you hurt my feelings, you fucking jerk, you fucking asshole. No. And excuse my language, but it only comes out better when you use those words. But anyway, so instead of saying those things, be like, babe, you know what, the way you're talking to me is hurtful, you're hurting my feelings. And you basically call him a jerk, but in a nicer way, in a more respectful way. And those are the type of arguments that you want to have with your significant others, you know. And after you come out of that, you know, then you talk, you know, in a civilized manner, you know. And if you're that type of person, because I know my cousin, she was saying, I need time to cool off, you know, because I can't, and then after that I'll get over it. I mean, there are some things that you should get over. If it's petty, if you know you're overreacting, then you should get over it if you need that time to cool down. But if it's a bigger issue, then cool down and then talk about it, you know, because then you will grow as a couple, you know. Because some of these things that we're arguing about probably is so petty, it's so ridiculous. You know, us women, we can get a little bit crazy, we can overreact, and because we're emotional creatures, sometimes we just go off. But you know, and men, you tend to not talk, you tend to not say anything, or if you do say something, it comes out to be, you know, mean, you know. But I think obviously I'm a big communicator, really big in communicating. Communication is key. So lesson learned, try to argue fair, you know, no name calling. If you need to cool down, and then get back to it and do it in a civilized manner. And communication, talk about your feelings, you know what I mean? Well, please comment, like, share. My name is Ayet. Have a good day, you guys. Bye.